Yeah, this series, we're out there on the handling circuit. It's tight, it's twisty, and it means big power isn't really an advantage.
So what we're saying then is it's basically all about the chassis.
Absolutely. 3, 2, 1, launch Tiff.
We're starting with a couple of coupes. This is the latest Mazda RX8. While the unique rotary engine still produces 228 bhp, its suspension and steering have been revised in a bid to further improve the handling. At 25 grand, it looks like good value, but it faces a stern test today. The Nissan 350Z is a real fifth gear favourite. Sure, it's 5 grand more than the Mazda, but you get 309 bhp. It is, however, a fair bit heavier than the Mazda, so will it be quicker? Let the Nissan set the benchmark.
It's just got this wonderful, meaty feel about everything. The steering's a bit heavy and chunky, but there's loads of feedback from the wheel. The engine is torquey and powerful and grunty. It accelerates, so the brakes are so impressive. This 6-speed manual gearbox clicks from one gear to the other. And of course, with all that grunt and rear-wheel drive, there's plenty of oversteer. Right, enough of this playing. Let's start the clock. Through this demanding double apex. Good one way, good the other. Down into the elbow. 95 miles an hour before braking. Slicking to second, the final switchback complex. Floor it to the line.
The 350Z laps in 43.32 seconds. Time for the RX8 and its wretched beeping rev limiter.
The first impression compared to the Nissan is this gives a much better ride over this ribbed concrete track. There's less kick through the steering. The whole handling is more balanced, more poised. But of course you're lacking the power and you're lacking the torque. So in fact, to get the most performance, you need the revs high to keep the power up. This is going to be an interesting battle between a very neutrally well-balanced car and the wild thing that is the Nissan.
Start the clock.
Up to the S's again, it's fantastic change in direction. I can really keep speed up. The revs are right up high. I've got the power I need into the elbow. 88 miles an hour, a bit down on the Nissan.
The first checkpoint, the Mazda is 0.40 seconds down.
Finally through the switchback complex.
At the second split, the gap has risen to 0.78 seconds.
Head for the line, one final beat.
The RX8 completes the lap in 44.51 seconds, 1.19 behind the 350Z.
Do you know what? I never get bored of watching him do stuff like that.
And that is blatantly because you always wanted to be Tiff when you were growing up.
I still do, except without the weirdly static hair.
Right, that's it.